What is up, recruits? Let me ask you a question real quick. Have you ever just really wanted a butt ton of potions? Oh boy, you clicked on the right video then. Cause this thing right here, yeah, it'll make a butt ton of potions. Easy peasy. Welcome to the Sergeant Skittles Mass Potion Brewer. This is a semi-automatic mass potion brewer, and it can produce up to 3 stacks of potions in one go with a minimal intervention. How does it do all of this, you ask? I'll explain. All right, so what we have here is basically 64 brewing stands all under here. You see them? There's 32 on this side, 32 on this side, and you can configure this however you want. You can do it a straight line, you can do it in 4 sections, you can do it in 5 sections. I don't care. This is just how I like to do it because it keeps everything centralized. It looks nice and neat and pretty, so that's how I did it. Now, obviously looking at this behemoth of a machine, you're gonna need a whole lot of iron. Yeah, there's a lot of hoppers involved here. You're gonna need a lot of iron and a whole lot of blaze powder. So in order to build this farm, you probably want an iron farm and a blaze farm already set in place. Otherwise, I would just build kind of a simple potion brewing setup that you can find easily through a quick YouTube search. If you like this video and want to see another video where I explain everything about potion brewing, I could totally do that. Just leave a comment down below, drop a like, subscribe, you know, all of the typical YouTube stuff. But anyways, let's get into this. How this works is that all of your bottles go into these chests here. So you simply grab them and kind of unload them like this. Because of that, I highly recommend having a infinite water source nearby, like this one right here, just so you can kind of grab bottles and fill them up. And then of course over here we have all of the blaze powder. That is because you obviously need the water bottles for the potions, and you need the blaze for the power. Without fuel and water bottles, of course, you cannot do any potion brewing whatsoever. How this farm works is you go ahead and grab an ingredient. Luckily, blaze powder is also an ingredient, not just fuel. It is used to make strength potions, so we're just going to use that for convenience. But typically, you'll want to start with netherwort, of course, and then go into your ingredient like blaze or what have you. Actually, just for the sake of the video, we're going to head and grab some netherwort. And boom, there we go. So let's grab a stack. There we go. And toss it in here. If you don't know, if you just have a chest over a hopper minecart, it pulls very quickly like that. So just make sure you have this and not using a hopper, otherwise that's going to take a really long time. From there, you just go ahead and click the button, and that's where the semi-automatic part comes in. The cart goes around the system, individually dropping blaze into each, individually dropping netherwort into each brewing stand. Now, of course, you can see all of the potion brewing stands have turned the water bottles into awkward potions. The awkward potion is the base of what makes a potion. All right, now that all of our awkward potions are created, we can go ahead and throw in our ingredient. And so for this, just for simplicity, like I said before, we're just going to make some strength potions with the blaze that we already have right here. So now once all of that is in there, which it is, go ahead and hit the button and it gets sent out and everything is evenly spread out to all of the different potion brewing stands. All right, now it's coming back, so everything should be in place. Yep, there we go. We have the blaze powder forming, so let's wait for that. Such a pretty sound, such a pretty sound. Beautiful, beautiful. I honestly think that's the best part about this farm is the sound that it makes when everything's complete. The blah, 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 blah. Yeah, pretty. Anywho, now that we have the potions of strength, we can go ahead and throw in some redstone, glowstone, gunpowder, whatever we want to kind of change the potion. All right, now I'm going to throw in some redstone here to increase the duration of the potions from 3 minutes to 8 minutes. If I were to put glowstone in there instead of redstone, hit the button real quick. If I were to use glowstone instead of redstone, it would simply turn the strength potions into strength 2 potions. And now all of the potions are potions of strength with a duration of 8 minutes instead of 3. So now we can take one more step and toss in some gunpowder. So grab some gunpowder here, toss it in the chest, wait for it to load up, and send it out. And now we have some splash potions of strength. So instead of drinking these, we can simply throw these on the ground and give us strength for 8 minutes. And from here, we can go an extra step and add some dragon's breath to make it a lingering potion, but we're not going to do that just for the sake of time. Oops, didn't mean to do that. Whatever, no biggie. But from there, we have to collect all of our potions. Now, this is where things do get pretty manual. In order to kind of collect all of this automatically, you'd have to throw some hoppers under here, which would be easy, but then you'd have to lock all of these hoppers up here. So that's just, yeah, that's just a lot. That's just too much. So we're going to take the easy route out, and you just grab them. You just grab them right here, just like this, and you go along, and you grab them and grab them and grab them. And now once you've filled up your inventory, that's why we have these trapdoors here. We can just flip this down and mark where we left off. And then from there, we can either throw them into here, because underneath these carpets, I've placed some hoppers. Or we can go down here and just insert them into this chest right here. And we can go ahead and make it a double chest if we want. You can add hoppers to it, you know, increase it, whatever you want to do, but that should be fine just because potions, you can only have one in one slot, so they go pretty quickly. So let's just say we've collected up all of our potions, and we've sent them all down here. Now what this is it's a shulker loader. So this is obviously optional, but it definitely makes the farm a lot more easily manageable. Whether you send items through this hopper chain right here, or place them into this box, all of those potions, let me get out of here, all of those potions will be loaded up into this shulker, which will send out a signal to break it, unlock the hopper underneath, and form a new shulker box with this dispenser. Now there are tutorials for shulker loaders online. This one I kind of whipped up so it might look a little different, but they're pretty easy to make. You can take a screenshot right here. All it really is you got the shulker compared to coming out, redstone, repeater, more redstone, connect it to the dropper. And the really hard thing about this, or the only hard thing I should say, it's not that hard, is just making sure that you have all the timings correct. As you see, this one's on like, what, 2 ticks, 3 ticks? This one's 0 ticks, this one's 2 ticks, and down here, this one's 1 tick. So just make sure everything's timed correctly, take screenshots, look up a tutorial, whatever you need to do. And that's about that. From there, you can just hop into this chest and grab your shulker box of splash potions of strength. Alright guys, from there, I just wanted to step into my survival world and my potions lab to show you the machine in practice, right over here. Yes, I've kind of nestled it into the side of the potions lab. Here I have all of my potion storage, single automatic potion brewer, and of course, the mass potion brewer right here. Just wanted to give you guys an image of what this looks like in the survival world. You can do it up nicely, you know, set up little machines to get up here. Yeah, this is the input, throwing stuff there. Here's the water bottles, blaze goes in over here. Pretty simple stuff, pretty easy. So even though this machine is quite cumbersome and, let's be honest, a little ugly, we can still make it at least look a little decent. And right here is where all of the potions end up. I just have these in here because they were extras. Oh, and if you guys right over there, you want to see a block-by-block tutorial on exactly how to build this machine, please, please, please leave a like, leave a comment, subscribe, all that jazz, drop a note, let me know. Just let me know. That's all I'm asking. Just let a brother know. If you want it, let me know. All right. And that, my ladies and gentlemen, is my survival world mass potion brewer. All right, back to creative. And that, my fine fellow friends and recruits, is the entire farm. I really hope you enjoyed this. If you end up building something like this in your world, please do send screenshots, send comments, you know, DM me, do whatever you want. I love to see people using my stuff. Until next time, a keep a learning. Bye bye.